Here with another weather check-in. We kind of go through some of the current conditions, what's been going on today. You know, the storm kind of went through. It was pretty warm. Rain at most pass levels. It looks like, well, down in Kootenai Pass, they picked up some snow. This is Revelstoke here. The norm cam you can see was some wet snow, kind of settled a bit on Norm. And then this afternoon, it started to snow a little bit heavier up there. Have a quick look down at Kootenai Pass. You can see Kootenai Pass transitioned over to snow. It was pretty wet also this morning, and they stayed with some wet snow. Probably some good base building snow for them. Pushed down some of their early season obstacles, and then head up this way, Rogers Pass. At the moment, it's looking pretty wet at highway elevation, probably some sleet coming down, and up at Fidelity, it was also quite warm this morning and mild. You can see on the snowboard here, started to accumulate a bit in the morning, but it was still pretty wet. And then over the last couple hours, you're looking at maybe between 5 and 10 centimeters at that elevation. But yeah, pretty good general temps for, just getting some good wet, heavy snow down on the ground for the skiers. Yeah, I'm going to have a quick look in at the medium range forecast. This is the HRDPS model, which is a 2.5 kilometer resolution. And then this is a snow accumulation over the next 48 hours. So it's a fairly accurate type of model dealing with topography. Push that right through to the 48-hour forecast. And as you can see, some of this green and the darker green is pushing towards 22 inches of snow. So that's 50 centimeters. And then you can kind of see in through here, that's kind of where Rogers Pass is, the pink purple. We're looking at maybe 15 to 20 centimeters at pass elevation over the next 48 hours. But yeah, a lot of these, the more graphically favored zones in the Monashees and some of the parts in the, up the Kamaplu River, probably, pushing into the Salkin Valley, looking at potentially picking up, probably 40 to 50 centimeters over the next 48 hours. Be interesting to see how that transpires. And then, down in the South Kootenays too, picking up snow, Kootenai Pass, Red Mountain, Whitewater, and even over around Fernie. Take a quick look at the 500 millibar temps and flow and see what's going to be, pushing that weather pattern at us and what's producing the precip. So usually when you have this 500 millibar temps cooling, this trough building in over just off the coast, you can see the temps are cooling. Valley bottoms are still quite warm, so you're going to get some steeper lapse rates, and that flow is definitely not producing any ridging. So you're going to get some upslope into the mountainous regions of the interior and out on the coast as well. I would imagine like Whistler and those zones are getting it as well. So I'll kind of just push this through for out into towards Thursday. You can see that low off the south of Haida Gwaii spinning, still keeping a very active weather pattern here through the end of the week. With these cooler upper temps and valley bottoms staying quite mild, it's going to actually probably help with a lot of convection, lots of moisture in the ground as well in the valley bottom. So you get those steeper lapse rates, and I would imagine areas around treeline are going to pick up some really good snow amounts between now and Friday. Have a quick look at the BC highways forecasts. They haven't updated yet for tonight, or maybe they have. We'll see if it comes in. The newest era for tonight. Eagle Pass, it's periods of rain. Rogers Pass. Just went through the pass. It was still pretty much rain. Tomorrow, changing over to snow, and then snow Tuesday night, and probably quite showery. So you could, pick up some pretty intense pulses. Do another quick look here at RMR. They picked up 16 centimeters the last 24 hours, 26 in the last 48, and season total now up at 172, 94 on the ground. Good base building snow. And then looking out at the Rockies here, it's been kind of with those southwest and southwest flow, and even switching back to west, it kind of been getting chinooked in the Rockies. I think Calgary today got close to +10, and this is for Banff tomorrow, high of +6. But some of the zones, if we go back here, down along the divide, are still picking up pretty good, precip amounts spilling over the divide, but still kind of chinooking for the Kananaskis zones. Anyway, there you have it. There's a quick update, and we'll stay tuned for more. We'll update some of these totals as they come in, and keep looking at the forecast ahead, and hopefully maybe some cooler weather come in and help out the ice climbers a bit.